It's a distressing thought, but internet porn may be replacing sex ed for kids in the digital age. A shocking percentage of pre-adolescent children are being exposed to cyber porn long before they're mature enough to process its graphic sexuality. It fills parents of preteens like me with dread. And add to that those explicit lyrics in hip-hop and the elixir of social media, and suddenly the facts of life are X-rated.
I can make your bed right.
If Lil Wayne in Bedrock makes the vulgar seem normal, listen to Winifred, who's 12 years old.
Baby, my room is the G-spot. Call me Mr. Flintstone. I can make your bed rock.
I'm thinking, does Winifred understand what she's singing?
Yeah, we did realize how obscene it was, but we got it. We knew what we were saying. When I can reach into my back pocket and basically pull out some porn, it's so easy, and you can't really blame a bunch of children for not understanding how to deal with that.
She told us lewd lyrics are the least of it. When kids her age are downloading pornography on their smartphones, it's porn before puberty.
When I was in 8th grade, boys mostly. Boys were watching porn on their phone during school, so. Yes, during independent reading, they would do that.
Oh my God, I have a migraine now.
We met Winifred through a documentary called Sexy Baby, which explores a jaw-dropping statistic. 9 out of 10 children between the ages of 8 and 16 have viewed pornography on the internet. And a lot of them say it's how they're learning about sex. Winifred's friend Danielle was 11 the first time she stumbled on it.
It was this one black guy, one Hispanic guy, and this one very blonde woman. And they were just like ferociously banging each other. It was very, I mean, I came home, I was bawling my eyes out. I'll never forget it.
It sort of came at her before she was ready, and in a very graphic way. And luckily, she has a really good relationship with her mother, who was able to say to her, "Let me explain what that was."
According to Playboy, porn is easier to access than ever. 30 years ago, 40% of adults say they watched porn. Now, it's reached 80% saturation. It's moved from the dark periphery to front and center.
That's what porn sex is. It's sport.
The documentary also follows Nicole, a former porn star, who provides an unlikely voice of reason, pointing out that porn doesn't involve true intimacy.
It's definitely not making love. There's a huge difference. Making love is the kind of sex that you want to cry afterwards, just because it is so beautiful.
If parents are able to talk to their children about what real love and real sex later on is, most of the kids I know would trust our parents over to porn stars that we've never met.
But the sheer volume of erotica coming at these kids has blurred the battle lines between mothers and daughters.
Because you said that you didn't want to see any slutty photos, like...
Winifred's mom, Jenny, says she's a feminist, trying to raise an uninhibited, empowered girl.
We all know those women that went to college that had really, really strict parents who didn't let them experiment with anything, and they went wild in college. Girls gone wild, you know, is a phenomenon. And so many of those girls come from households, in my opinion, where they were tamped down on.
We're like the first generation to have what we have. So there's no one before us that can kind of guide us. I mean, we are the pioneers.
I'm already bordering on inappropriate.
It's clear the girls are pushing the sexual boundaries. Winifred and her friend Danielle are getting ready for a Lady Gaga concert.
Slutty? That's good, that's a good thing.
And Winifred carefully curates her online profile, pushing her budding sexuality on Facebook to tally up the number of likes.
We make ourselves seem like down.
You posted a picture of yourself with your bra showing, very revealing, at the age of whatever it was, 12,
right.
13.
We're getting messages from everywhere that are saying, if you dress this way, you are going to be either treated well or you're going to feel powerful. Sex is power.
So my message to my daughter is sexuality is a wonderful, beautiful thing. You should embrace it. But it's yours. You don't want to abuse it. Don't take it for granted. You need to find a balance.
When I saw some of the outfits that Winifred was wearing, I thought, I would never let my daughter walk out of the house wearing that.
We don't necessarily want her to dress certain ways, but we also at the same time are raising our child to be an independent thinker.
But how much is too much independence when every click is a judgment call with potentially permanent repercussions?
So I can put a very sexualized photo of me on Facebook and make it so my parents don't know, but every guy at my school does. So that does become a self-fulfilling prophecy, because when you make yourself look a certain way, people are going to expect you to be that way.
And act that way.
Right, and if you don't, it's strange.
The adult entertainment world has completely infiltrated the mainstream.
I do blame that on the digital age.
Call it the pornification of American culture. It's why the filmmakers are editing a tamer version of Sexy Baby for educational use to help spark the healthy type of dialogue they see as vital.
If children are exposed and they're not supposed to be, and if you cannot talk to an adult about it, you're going to be incredibly confused and really scared.